Fuck, man. Look at my messy hair. Fuck. How do I switch this fucking thing around now? Okay, so we're leaving Edgewater, Florida. It's March 7th, I believe. Alright, I lost the connection, this fucking thing. Okay, so now we're headed to, we're going from Edgewater, Florida, from Park Avenue, Edgewater, Florida. We're going to Daytona. We're going over by the stadium somewhere. We're going by the Halifax Hospital. We're going to a Veterans Administration, something or other. I don't know what it is. Yeah, so this Saturday, hopefully shoot some video. I'll be at the Daytona Stadium with Lisa, and my father should be there. And we're going to go see the Daytona Supercross. So it's 2019, it's March 9th is going to be the Daytona Supercross, you know, the motocross race inside the stadium. So that should be a good event. And then the next day, on Sunday, we're planning on going me and Lisa at Universal Studios at Walt Disney World, one of them, MGM, whatever the fuck you call it. Always something to do in Florida. I got fucking grease all over, man. Trying to wipe it off the phone screen. Grease. I got it all over my fucking hands. Hold on, I gotta put the phone down to wipe the grease. Dirt in the bucket, and things getting dust for me out. Oh, now the battery power is going. It's fucking flying. Oh, that sucks. Right there. Break my windshield fast. We're in New Smyrna Beach, Florida, actually, right now. We're not even into Daytona yet. We should hit a lot of traffic by Daytona this time of day, because it's about almost 5 o'clock. It's like 45 right now, I believe. Yeah, so anyways, so I've been at this job now, I don't know, about 4 months. It's going good. The guy's got all kinds of work. There's a lot of work here. I moved to this area back like a couple months ago because I was living in the Daytona, in the Tampa area, not Tampa area, above Tampa, over by the Ocala area, Spring Hill area. And there was no work over there. The work like bottomed out. There was no work. You had to drive all the way down to like Bradenton and down to Tampa to get any work, and they didn't want to pay nothing, and they don't have a lot of work over there. They don't want to pay nothing. So I came to Daytona area. My father lives in New Smyrna Beach, so I visited with him, and then I've been working over here for like 4 months. And it's been going pretty good. The guy's got steady work, pretty easy company to work for. And the only thing I ran for him so far is I run this payloader, and I run 2 bulldozers for him, a Cat D4 and a Cat D3. And then I ran a John Deere excavator only a couple times, like for a short time, like loaded 2 trucks or something for a couple, 15 minutes or something. This company's got so many machines, they pretty much keep you on one machine. But I kind of like running the loader. I got a radio in it. There's no heater or air conditioner. That's broke. Some other idiot broke the fucking machine before I got it. But other than that, it's a good machine. It's better than running the bulldozers. The bulldozers don't have any cabs on them, just 4 poles and a roof. So you guys are getting to see what this part of Florida looks like in the Daytona area. This isn't far from, this is only like 15-minute ride from, we're actually now headed into Port Orange. I think we're in Port Orange already. And then from Port Orange, Daytona is like, if there wasn't traffic, it'd only be like 15, 20 minutes. But with the traffic, who knows? If he goes, maybe that's what he's doing, avoiding the post road, because the post road's all traffic. So he's going up 5A, which is like a couple blocks over from the post road. So this is where I'm going to be working tomorrow. So I'm not getting paid now because it's after. I don't get paid till 5. It's after hours. So instead of GPS, and it's easier. I just drive right to the job. I'll know where it is to work tomorrow. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to meet my father over there tonight around that area. I think he's going to drive right to the job. And then we're going to drive over to Daytona Stadium. Because he told me, because I got passes. I got a infield passing for the Supercross. So they said you got to be there real early for Saturday morning because the place opens at 12, but you got to be real early because it's first come, first served parking. And somehow you drive right inside the stadium to park somewheres. So he said he was by there today. He went in there trying to get the same ticket I bought 2 weeks ago to park for $10. They want $75 for it because the event is only 2 days away. So, and he also tried to get a pass. I got a certain pass for $20 I paid $40 for me and Lisa, so we could walk right up next to the Supercross track, closer than the grandstands, and that was $20 extra each person. And he tried to get it. They want $30, so he didn't buy it. Why, I don't know. But so maybe I shoot another video when we get over by the stadium. You'll see all the tractor trailers there from Team Honda and Kawasaki. All the factory teams, or most of them, are already parked there. And I think we'll be able to see them. Stupid red light. Yeah, we got to get past this road. I forget what Dunlawton Road or something they call this, the crossroad up here. So it should move pretty good once we get past that road. What road are we on? We're on Nova Road in Port Orange. I think this is Dunlawton Road, something like that. Yeah, it is. The crossroad. It's Route 421 east or west, which is called Dunlawton. Dunlawton Avenue. Dunlawton Avenue. Yeah, it's pretty cool living in Florida from Connecticut. I'll tell you that. Connecticut's a fucking joke. I'm so glad I moved out of that fucking shithole state. They elected a new governor, and the new governor is just taxing to death everybody. They want a grocery tax, a tax to cut your hair. The state is fucking broke because they helped all the wetbacks, the freeloaders. They helped all the freeloaders come to the state because these fucking dirtbag Democrats run the state of Connecticut, and they want everybody to pay tax to help all the wetbacks. Because the wetbacks moved there, they don't pay no tax for income, and then they get cash, and then they took all the low-income apartments, they flooded the state and overpopulated it, and then now they brought all their kids, so now all their kids go to the Connecticut public schools, and then they overcrowded the Connecticut public schools, so they had to keep building new schools. So now they want more tax, build more schools. It's a fucking joke. So fuck the state of Connecticut and them wetback motherfuckers and their police state, their overabundance of police and their corrupt police. I moved to Florida, I ain't got no problems with the police. The police are fucking cool as fuck in Florida. They don't have all the ridiculous breach of peace laws, and I could go on trespassing laws like they got in Connecticut. Connecticut's basically, if you're homeless, it's illegal to be homeless in Connecticut. They'll arrest you. It's just ridiculous. I wound up doing 6 months in Connecticut prisons for absolutely nothing. They arrested me for breach of peace, 2 charges. They arrested me for failure to appear, 2 charges. They arrested me for road rage when my van wasn't even moving. It was broke down in the road, and some bitch pulled behind me, started blowing the horn, telling me I gotta move. I told her the van's broke down. I said I'm in the road flagging. I flagged 50 cars go around me. This bitch is refusing to go around me. So she went and told the police. I yelled at her and called her a racial slur. She went and told them I called her a spick, and she felt threatened. So they arrested me for road rage and racial slur. So this went to court, and while it went to court, they gave me $10,000 cash bond. This is all in Norwalk, Connecticut, and in Torrington, Connecticut. While they give me these ridiculous charges and a $10,000 cash bond, I just took off. I went to New Jersey. I said, fuck them. They arrested me for nothing. I ain't going to court. And I went and worked in New Jersey for 2 years and lived there. And then I turned myself in 2017. And then they sent me right to prison because I skipped court. I skipped the bond, so I had a $1,200 bond I skipped on, and then they gave me $10,000 cash bond, so I couldn't get out, and I pled not guilty to all the charges, and I sat in state prison. In Connecticut, you don't go to a county jail or nothing, you go right to state prison. So I was in state prison with murderers and rapists and all kinds of crazy people, just because I had misdemeanor charges. Didn't even have any felony charges, misdemeanor charges. So it took me going back and forth to court while I was in state prison. They brought me back and forth to court about 18 times, and it took 6 months to do this. And then I wound up going to court the last time, October 2nd, 2017, and then they let me out. They were going to try to give me probation. They had let me out earlier if I agreed to probation for 2 years. And I said, I ain't doing probation because I never did the charges. You go fuck yourself. I'm going to take this right to trial. And then right at the end, when it was going to go to trial 6 months, then they said, okay, we'll let you out and we won't give you any probation. We won't give you any felonies. We'll drop all the charges, and we're only going to give you 1 failure to appear misdemeanor on my record. And I didn't have any criminal record before that, so now I have 1 failure to appear misdemeanor on my record. But I did 6 months over it, so fucking ridiculous. The reason they had to charge me with something is if they didn't charge me, I could turn around and sue them for false arrest for $100,000 or more. So that's the reason they give me 1 charge. Fucking totally ridiculous. When I got out, I just said, fuck this state of Connecticut, and I moved the fuck out of them motherfucking cocksuckers. And I moved to Florida, and I haven't had any problems since I've been in Florida. I've been working steady. I've been clean and sober. I've been here for about 2 years. It's 2019 now. And it's going really good. I can't wait till this weekend. I'm going to be seeing the Supercross. And the next day I'm going, Lisa's coming all the way from Ocala, the first time ever to visit me from Ocala. I've been visiting her about 15 times already from here, which is like another whole drive, like 2 hour and something drive across the middle of nowheres. by the Ocala National Forest to the other side of Ocala. She lives on the other side, west of 75. So, so this is the first time she's coming to this side of the coast to visit me. And we should have a good weekend. So we should be going over to Disney World Sunday. To not Disney World, part of it, but Disney World owns it, like the Universal Studios. And we're going to see the Supercross Saturday night. It starts at 6:30. We're going to be there around probably 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, so we get a parking spot, and then it starts at 12. So I should be shooting video for everyone to watch. And I got to shave tonight, somehow, if I ever get a chance to. Just been really hectic doing my taxes. A lot of different shit's been going on between working 10 hours a day. So I haven't shot any videos in a while. And then when I had all my other videos before, somehow the massholes went and deleted them all. So I had to start another thing with another name, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, I think it says Belleville Road. I believe we're in Daytona now. We're in southern Daytona. Because parts of Daytona is really nice by the beaches, and other parts of it is a fucking ghetto. See that big truck there? That's a national racer right there. That's a motocross racer, that big rig. That's a guy travels all over the country to race. Oh, it says Harley Davidson on the back. Most of the national motocross riders have a bike, have trailers like that. He says it's going to be over by the Halifax Hospital somewhere in Daytona. It's something to do with the Veterans Administration. I'll tell you one thing. I really like Donald Trump. I just saw his State of the Union. I don't know how old it is, but I saw it on the internet, his State of the Union for 2019. That was a really awesome speech. Thank you, Donald Trump. You're a fucking awesome-ass president. Everything you said made so much sense. Everything you said is exactly what I think, or what I was thinking the whole time. So whatever you said about healthcare and what you said about, and I love how you tell stories too. Awesome. It's like not like Obama or any other president with all their big lawyer words and everything else. You talk to us like we're normal human beings. And you don't talk down to us. You talk to us just like you're like our uncle or something. And you're just an awesome person. And when you said that the rich people are living in gated communities and are fucking over the working class and trying to open up the board, they have all the borders open and this and that, and they're living in gated communities, the rich people. It was just awesome. I wish I could be in the house there to listen to everything you were saying with all them snotty ass rich senators around and see what the look was on their faces, because they've never heard any president say that before. So it was fucking awesome what you said, because that's exactly what goes on. But no president would ever even have the balls to say that, and you did, right in the House of Representatives or Senate, whatever you want to call it, whichever one it is. But that was a fucking awesome ass speech. I fucking loved it. You're just an awesome president. You're like one in a million. I would say you're the best president in my lifetime. I'm 47 years old, and and I've been following politics since I was 14 years old, and I'm a history buff, a war history buff, so I studied a lot of history, and it's obvious Donald Trump studies a lot of history too. That was probably one of his best subjects in school. And I loved how he brought World War II veterans in to show, like, people that had fought for America all these years ago. So it was just awesome. Your speech, it was more than a speech. It was like a statement. Hopefully America will rise up and vote you back in again, because you fucking definitely deserve it. These fucking Democrats are out of control. It shows what they did in Connecticut. They ran the fucking state into the ground. They took advantages of all the... I love how Donald Trump stuck up for how corrupt the laws are and how racist and biased they are on the poor people, like they did to me by putting me in prison for absolutely non-violent, ridiculous charges that were all dropped anyways. So it just shows you how corrupt the police are and how corrupt the court systems are and how corrupt Connecticut is. And it ain't the only state, because Donald Trump even stated that there was a new bill he made. I forget the name of it. I can't think of it right now, but the new bill he made was fucking awesome. First Act or something. I forget the name of it. Gotta go fast because they got red light fucking cameras everywhere. I shouldn't have to worry about it, because some bitch is like about 8 cars behind me and she went right through it too. Pay attention, y'all. This is what Florida Daytona area looks like, and this is actually Bike Week. This is the Bike Week part of it, so you should be seeing big motorhomes and everything else. There's a lot of people here for the Bike Week. Maybe that's all down by where the water is. I don't know. I've never been here in this part of Florida during Bike Week, but I am now, and I'm not here because of Bike Week. I'm here because I live here and I work here every day, you know? Okay, this is George W. Egan Road. Engram Road or some bullshit. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Ah, you lost me. Fucking guy. Now I'm gonna have to GPS this.